Hello and thanks for joining Haske TV News with Ahmed Abubakar. The Taraba State Government has commenced the re-enrollment of civil servants previously classified as ghost workers following Governor Abukefa's approval for their reinstatement into the State Civil Service. The exercise, which began today at the State Civil Service Commission in Jalingo, attracted a large turnout of affected workers eager to complete the process and return to government service after years of uncertainty. Berry Cletus has the details.
The Taraba State Government has commenced the re-enrollment exercise for civil servants previously classified as ghost workers, following Governor Abukefa's approval for their reinstatement into the State Civil Service. The exercise, which began today at the Taraba State Civil Service Commission in Jalingo, requires affected workers to collect and complete fresh employment forms as part of the process leading to their reabsorption into government service. A large number of affected workers turn out at the Civil Service Commission for the exercise. Some beneficiaries who spoke with Haske News expressed appreciation to the state government for the opportunity, describing the development as a major relief after months of uncertainty.
I think I've even lost counting. I hoped, I've prayed, I waited, I was counting and hoping until the period of time I nearly gave up. I think I've lost counting, but it looks like we have gone a year. That's 12 months without being paid. I'm talking about the exercise. What we have been told, we don't know how certain is that we, after the exercise today, appointment letters will be issued to us by Monday, which is the 8th of this same month. And if that has been done, hopefully at the end of the month, we should be back on the payroll and receive this month's salary.
The executive governor of Taraba State, a loving governor, a governor that put the masses at heart. He has instructed that we should come here, and though he has already paid for the forms, and we are here to collect the form, then fill it and later return it back to the Civil Service Commission.
Has ever done, according to me, and then him trying to consider us back to the system, I think that's another important move. But then again, for keeping us for like 11 months, that's very, very unfair, because in the past 11 months, there are a lot of things that happened, and also we have people that die in the process of the struggle, and so many families have been set back. Even the youths that we are seeing that this is a golden opportunity to make an impact in the states. But with this step that the governor has taken, I can say that he has tried his best for the masses.
According to the government, the workers are expected to return the completed forms on June 8, 2026, after which appointment letters will be issued to successful applicants. Authorities stated that all affected workers will be reinstated based on their verified grade levels and positions as confirmed by the verification committee. Governor Abukefa has also approved the payment of the 5,000 naira form fee on behalf of all affected workers, relieving them of any financial burden during the exercise. The government further disclosed that arrangements are being finalized to ensure the reinstated workers are captured into the June 2026 salary payroll. The Taraba State Government has urged all affected workers to take advantage of the ongoing exercise and comply with the stipulated guidelines to facilitate their smooth return to the state civil service. Berry Cletus, reporting for Haske TV News.
The Women and Children Health Empowerment Foundation today joins the global community in commemorating World Club Foot Day in Jalingo, Taraba State, a day dedicated to raising awareness about club foot and promoting early detection and treatment of the condition. The event, which began with a roadwork from PDP Secretariat to the Afolahan Square, brought together health stakeholders, development partners, and representatives of security agencies who emphasized the need for sustained advocacy, increased awareness, and stronger collaboration to ensure that children born with club foot have access to timely and quality care. Farida Sanusi has the details.
In his opening remarks, the chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Garba Danjuma, welcomed participants and reaffirmed WACHEF's commitment to strengthening healthcare delivery across Taraba State and beyond. He highlighted the organization's continued efforts in promoting early detection, prompt treatment and community awareness of clubfoot with the support of Miracle Fits. The board chairman noted that no child should be denied the opportunity to live a healthy and productive life because of a treatable condition, adding that WACHEF has 2 clinics in Taraba, Federal Medical Center Jalingo and Federal University Teaching Hospital Wukari, where free treatment for clubfoot is conducted.
We're here to mark World Clubfoot Day, which is one of the projects we are doing under WACHEF. At this juncture, I want to recognize our healthcare workers, I can see their faces here, implementing the clubfoot project in FMC Jalingo here, also at Federal University of Wukari. These are the 2 places we are doing this project in Taraba. As the MC rightly mentioned, this is a day set aside to create awareness on clubfoot, which I'm sure the executive director will talk more on that later. This is started about 2013. That's the first time it was started. So we can say now it's almost 30 years that we serve globally. But for us in Taraba, today is the first. Let's clap for us. This is the first time we are celebrating World Clubfoot Day in Taraba State. Because we have been part of the people that have first started celebrating Clubfoot Day in Taraba State. And it is our hope that this opportunity will create more awareness so that we can identify these young children that are born with this deformity, which is a congenital deformity. Our children are born with it, so that we can refer them for treatment. The treatment is provided free by our partners through WACHEF here in Jalingo, also in Wukari.
The Executive Director WACHEF, Baden Margo Barnabas, gave an overview of the clubfoot deformity and its impact on children if left untreated.
Today, 3rd June, is an international day for commemoration of World Clubfoot Day. So we joined the global community today to advocate and to raise awareness on clubfoot, a congenital deformity that affects children all over the globe. So annually, 176,000 babies, children, are born with clubfoot. And then the highest burden is in the low and middle income countries like Southeast Asia and then Africa. So we can see that we are part of the country the continent that has the highest burden of clubfoot deformity in the world.
Among the stakeholders present were representatives of the chairman of Jalingo local government area represented by the vice chairman, traditional leaders, Taraba State Ministry of Health, Taraba State Hospital Services Management Board, Taraba State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, the World Health Organization, the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, Federation of Muslim Women's Associations in Nigeria, Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, the Ministry of Women Affairs and Child Development, and organizations of persons living with disabilities. The stakeholders reiterated their commitment to supporting initiatives that improve access to quality healthcare services, strengthen referral systems, promote unity awareness, and ensure that children born with clubfoot receive timely diagnosis and treatment. The Vice Chairman of Jalingo Local Government, who spoke for the Council, Desintali Muri, representatives of the Ministry of Health, Primary Healthcare Development Agency, WHO, among others, noted the importance of such sensitization and pledged support for wider sensitization to track cases and make proper referrals.
We are always faced to benefit from every developmental program. We want to appreciate God for giving us Jalingo as a state capital in Taraba State. And we thank you people for recognizing us being the leadership of the local government for any program you are doing. We thank you. God bless you. As we are going home, may God to take everybody back safely. Thank you.
And children in Taraba State. And today we are marking the Club Food Day in Taraba State, which is a global event. And the good thing about club food is that it can be corrected. So we are here to remember the children that are born with club food, and also to create awareness among the population of club food. So
development partners, caregivers, parents, and all stakeholders whose collective efforts continue to improve the health and the well-being of children across the state. The World Club Food Day is an important occasion dedicated to raising awareness about club food, one of the most common congenital musculoskeletal condition affecting children worldwide.
The commemoration served as a platform to celebrate progress made in club food care while renewing commitments towards expanding access to treatment and support services for affected children and their families. Stakeholders commended WACHEF and Miracle Feet for the good work and also called for collective action to eliminate stigma and ensure that every child affected by club food has the opportunity to live a healthy, productive, and fulfilling life. Farida Sanusi Abubakar, Haske TV News.
The federal government has passed a vote of confidence on the mining marshals of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps and commended the officers for their service to the country. Minister of Solid Minerals Development Dr. Dele Alake gave the commendation on Wednesday during the inauguration of 8 newly acquired gun trucks for the mining marshals at the NSCDC headquarters in Abuja. Alake commended the mining marshals for their commitment and sacrifices in the ongoing battle against illegal mining activities across the country, describing their intervention as a critical component of the federal government's effort to sanitize the solid minerals sector and maximize its contribution to the national economic growth. He expressed concern over what he described as deliberate attempts by certain individuals and vested interests to discredit, harass, intimidate, and blackmail officers of the Special Enforcement Unit. Alake stressed that the federal government remains unwavering in its support for the mining marshals and will continue to provide the resources, logistics, and institutional backing required for them to effectively discharge their mandates. You are watching Haske TV News. We now go for a break, after which we resume and the news will continue. Stay with us. You welcome back. The news continues. The federal government says the number of repeat offenders within the Nigerian Correctional Service has dropped significantly from 11,616 in 2023 to 1,382 in 2025, attributing the development to ongoing rehabilitation and reformation programs. Minister of Interior Dr. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo disclosed this on Wednesday during the presentation of an investigative report on the NCOS describing the trend as evidence that reforms in the correctional system were yielding results. He added that the government will not declare success until the figure was dropped to 0. The minister also disclosed that 15,632 inmates were admitted into custody in May 2026 alone, while 14,190 were released within the same period under various legal conditions. He stressed the need for continued reforms and stronger implementation of recommendations contained in the investigative report. Tunji Ojo also called for collaboration with state governments on the relocation of correctional facilities, noting that many of them were no longer fit for purpose due to urban expansion. The National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, has reaffirmed its commitments to the rescue of abducted students and teachers across the country, declaring support for advocacy effort by the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Nigeria Union of Teachers aimed at securing their safe return. NANS President Akinte Babatunde stated this in a statement issued on Thursday in Abuja amid growing concerns over the safety of students and education workers following recent abductions in parts of the country. Akinte said the student body remained focused on ensuring that all abducted students and teachers regain their freedom, stressing that nuns will continue to engage relevant authorities and mobilize support for efforts geared towards their rescue. According to him, the association identifies with the concerns raised by organized labor, particularly the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Nigeria Union of Teachers, over the recurring incidents of kidnapping targeting schools and education personnel. While reaffirming support for the ongoing campaign, Akinte stressed that the association's primary concern remains the welfare of the victims rather than political considerations. With this, we have come to the end of the news. Do join us tomorrow for another fresh package of the bulletin. Thanks for watching.